The nave is hollow with silence. Rain lashes the windows. Candles gutter in the draught. Sister Agnes stands watch in the doorway, her habit motionless despite the rising wind. Sister Martha, lo, fearful, he comes for many souls. But there are no crowds tonight, Sister Agnes, then perhaps he will leave empty-handed. A deep growl vibrates the church walls. They flinch as the doors creak open. Sister Agnes steps out alone. The storm has calmed, eerily so. Her lantern casts uncertain light across the old stones. Ahead, on the edge of the moor, a great black shape lingers. It does not charge. It does not speak. It simply watches. Sister Agnes, firm, quiet, I see you. The beast turns, slow, deliberate, and begins walking toward the distant ruins. Sister Agnes follows. Mist coils around shattered stone columns and arched walls that seem more skeletal than architectural. The priory is a place forgotten by time, swallowed by ivy and silence. Sister Agnes climbs carefully over broken stone steps, her lantern sputtering against the damp. The flame casts shaky light on carved saints, their faces worn away. Far above, thunder groans, but no rain falls. The wind is absent. No birds. No insects. No life. Sister Agnes, whispering, holy ground. Remains holy, doesn't it? A breathless pause. Then, crack. A twig snaps, she spins, the lantern swaying wildly. Nothing. The ruins stretch endlessly in every direction, yet she feels enclosed. Watched, the camera pans low. Beneath a fallen beam, black claws grip stone silently. The Shuck watches. Waiting, Sister Agnes walks deeper into the heart of the ruins, toward the old altar, now reduced to moss-covered rubble. She kneels. Sister Agnes, lo, if I am prey, then let it be for the good I've done. Growl. Quiet, deliberate, ancient. The Shuck steps into view, half shadow, half substance. Its eyes burn like deep embers, unreadable but cruel. Sister Agnes stands slowly, meeting the beast's gaze. Her breath trembles. She does not scream, the lantern dies, then, lightning arcs across the sky, revealing the beast in full, hulking, fur slick like oil, teeth wet with rain and memory. It lunges, Sister Agnes turns to run, but slips on moss-covered stone. Her cry is short, sharp, then nothing. The storm outside thrashes like a warning. Inside, Stubby Wubby sits alone beneath a flickering lantern. A leather-bound book rests open in his lap. The title glints faintly, Black Shuck, Hound of the Eastern Moors. The radioactive bat sleeps upside down from a rusted pipe overhead. Stubby Wubby, quietly reading, its eyes burn through fog, searching for the soul that walks willingly toward fate. He turns the page. A sketch of a ruined priory. A dog too big, too ancient to be real. Stubby Wubby, some stories bite harder when you believe them. The bat stirs, bat, muttering groggily, if that thing shows up, you're petting it. I'm not getting involved. Stubby smirks, then closes the book gently. He stands and approaches the portal. It hums. It waits. He places the book on the shelf beside a faded rosary and a shard of moonstone. Stubby Wubby, time to meet a legend. The portal flickers, then opens. Rain has stopped, but it's not quiet. The stones groan. The air feels wet with old breath. Stubby Wubby steps cautiously into the remains of the nave. His boots crunch on fragmented bones tangled in ivy, some too delicate to be animal. The radioactive bat circles once overhead, its glow pulsing uneasily. Bat, quietly, place smells like funerals and forgotten guilt. Stubby says nothing. He slides over warped pillars, broken pews, and tattered scraps of habit fabric fluttering like skin. The ruins breathe, but never exhale. At the altar lies Sister Agnes, twisted unnaturally. Her eyes are glassy. Mouth slightly open. One hand clutches her rosary, the other reaching toward nothing. Stubby kneels, heart thudding, Stubby Wubby, she ran. Not fast enough. At the far end of the nave stands a shape. A shadow where no light should fall, a pair of gleaming red eyes hang suspended in it, low, deliberate, the Black Shuck, not moving. Not breathing, the lantern flickers. The shadow pulses. The stone beneath Stubby's feet begins to sweat. Stubby Wubby, the legends lie, it doesn't leave. It waits, the Black Shuck tilts its head, bones scraping echoing across the nave. And then, it takes one step forward. Not loud. Not fast. But the world flinches. The bat shrieks and darts backward. Stubby stays still, Stubby Wubby, quietly, to himself, I didn't come to run. I came to remember, the creature stops. The glow of its eyes dims, not gone, just withdrawn, the shadow collapses into mist. The Black Shuck lunges, stone splits. Air tears, Stubby Wubby doesn't draw steel, because he has none, he dives toward the altar, not for refuge, but for hope. His fingers scrabble across forgotten offerings, shattered relics, scorched parchment, the brittle bones of Sister Agnes, bat, stammering, Stubby. Run, Stubby ignores it. Eyes locked on the shuck. The beast snarls, a sound like rust grinding on bone, he grabs Sister Agnes's rosary from the dust. Not for faith. For memory. Stubby Wubby, low, steady, if you want me dead, come earn it, the shuck hesitates, the air thickens, the shadows churn, Stubby rips a tattered prayer flag from the altar's edge, wrapping it around his arm. The ancient thread pulses faintly, the chant, long dead, tickles the walls, the shuck circles. Its jaw widens again, grotesque, vertical, a maw that speaks hunger, not speech. Stubby stands firm, the beast leaps. Stubby flings a handful of scorched incense ash in its path, ritual dust meant for absolution, the shuck reels mid-air, crashing into a stone column. It howls, not injured, but, delayed, Stubby doesn't wait. He charges, improvised relics in hand, chanting Sister Agnes's last words as if they were a weapon, the priory itself seems to respond. The broken arches flicker. The stone hums. The rosary beads glow faintly, red against his palm, it won't slay the shuck. But it might remind the world what fear can become when it fights back. The shuck surges, shadow limbs carving the air with death, Stubby ducks a swipe that shatters a statue behind him. Dust rains. Time slows, he pivots, bleeding from his shoulder, and locks eyes with the beast. The fallen seraphim glass at his feet glows red. Rage and memory stir, behind him stands the pillar of judgment, a monastic relic carved with sins never confessed. Stubby Wubby, hollow, resolute, you chased ghosts. I became one. Stubby shoulder slams the Black Shuck into the pillar. A crack groans through the priory like ancient breath, the shuck howls, limbs flailing, claws scraping for traction, Stubby doesn't relent. He grabs Sister Agnes's tattered prayer flag and ties it around the beast's neck, pulling tight, anchoring its fate to sacred stone, the pillar splits, sins scream from it. Stone tumbles in slow motion, grinding flesh, shadow, and fury into finality, the Black Shuck is crushed. No blood. Just silence, the priory exhales for the first time, Stubby staggers back. The rosary beads glow once, then turn to ash, bat, breathless, distant, you killed a legend, Stubby Wubby, quietly, no. I buried it. The portal flickers once, then Stubby Wubby steps through, hunched beneath the mangled corpse of the Black Shuck. The warehouse breathes a dusty sigh, broken glass crunches underfoot. The shelves lean like witnesses, he lays the beast on the examination table with reverent brutality. One claw still twitches, the radioactive bat flits nervously overhead, circling the ceiling fan that never spins. Stubby unwraps the prayer flag. The shuck's body is worse than he remembered, cracked ribs, twisted jaws, formatted with rain and ink, he pulls out a scalpel, not to dissect, but to honor. He cuts away the myth from the monster. At the far end, the vault pulses faintly. Bat, low, this place wasn't built to hold ghosts. Stubby Wubby, grim, it was built by one. He lights 5 candles, north, south, east, west, and one in the beast's broken mouth. The lights flicker. Something ancient hums. On the wall, the archive scroll updates. Entry number 438, Black Shuck, status, interred, notes, shadow drained. Teeth match to Maw of Cromer incident, requiem pending. Stubby stares at the entry. Then at the beast, he whispers, but whatever he says, the bat doesn't translate.